Hello. How are we all? I've got my levels right, I'm sure of that, so I can still hear music somewhere. Not quite sure where that's coming from. Here, let me stop that. There we go. Did you get an ad before the stream? I didn't either, Phil. But anyway, how are you all? Good to see you. Summer is officially over. I've just noticed that the label is sticking out the back of me excellent WP Eagle t-shirt. I'll tuck that in. That is the joy of having two cameras. You can see if the label of your t-shirt is sticking out, which obviously is very embarrassing when it does that. But anyway, so one word of warning before we go much further. My wife has gone out, leaving me in charge of the kids. They are both in bed at the moment, tucked up, sound asleep, I'm sure. But yeah, just a warning. The mic is a bit low. Let me turn that up. Mic is turned up. Obviously, you can turn it up at your end as well. Turn me up on your volume. But yeah, the kids are asleep, so should be okay. But I don't know if you remember that nightmarish stream I did a little while ago, at least a year ago now, must be even longer, where baby Robin was just not sleeping, and I brought her on the stream and everything. I still have nightmares about that now. Anyway, so we've got a few things to talk about tonight. I've got a number of sites to review, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to take any sites in the chat tonight, but we'll see how we get on. And yeah, I'm sorry the volume is low. It won't go up any higher for me. Let me just check I'm on the right mic. Yeah. I don't know. Your flipping screen won't stop buffering. Stream quality is coming up as good. So anyway, yeah, let me do some hellos and then we'll get on to what we're going to talk about. But basically, I'm going to give you an update on best roof box, which I did do a video today, but we can talk about that as well. And yeah, a few other things. And then yeah, I've got those site reviews. And of course, your questions will be dotted in between all those things. So hello to Josh. And hello, Brian. Brian was in first. Well done. Hello, Mark. By the way, in terms of timings, 9 o'clock is probably going to be the new time, although, in fact, 9:15 might be the new time. We'll see how it goes next week, because I've got too much stuff to do before the stream, and I'd rather just give myself plenty of time to do it. Mark, good to see you. Hello. Phil, hello, although I've just been talking to you on text, but hello again. Salim, hello. Hope you're still here. Helen, hello, how are you? I hope I'm a little bit louder now. Barris, stop flirting with Helen, please. No, you can if you want. Hello, R7. Hello, Best Tech Reviews. Hello, Relationship and Inspirational Tips. Good to see you again. Hello, Scott. Hello, Barris again. Let's go drink and let's make party. Usama says, hello, I heard that long tail keywords with low competition do not work anymore. And it's medium tail keywords who works now, is that right? No, that's not right. Medium and long tail keywords all work fine. Tiempo says, do your API keys from Woozone still on? Can't renew the API keys? Yeah, mine are fine. Have you been making sales? If you've not been making sales, then you may struggle. Hello, Mac. Good to see you. Mac is actually part of the WP Eagle team after last week's stream. He's been helping me with some editing and stuff. I've got a couple of editors now, actually, so I did mention that in the video, and you've probably seen the posts on Best Roof Box have improved. I've got a whole load more posts ready to be posted, so we're getting them over to you, Mac, soon. Bradbury Robinson says stream quality is good on our big TV. Me on a big TV, that doesn't sound like a good idea. That sounds quite scary, but hey, if it's working for you, that's good. I'd say probably about the size of a phone is probably about right for my complexion. Terence says, seems like you read a lot of books. Yeah, I haven't read them all. I'm one of those people that gets books and then I've read maybe half of some of them. I have read a number of them. I used to read a lot more when I worked in London. Because, you know, you're on a train. Back then, actually, the trains, for some reason, the phones never worked very well on the trains. So you couldn't do a lot of work. So, yeah, I've read lots of books. Gaz, we have started. Hello, Tori. Good to see you. Steve says he's here, but no picture. There should be a picture. Maybe it just takes a minute to come through. But, yeah. Anyway. Let us get on with something. I think we should. We're 5 minutes in and we haven't really got anywhere. It's a shame that YouTube is having connecting problems. If you do miss anything, you can obviously watch the stream afterwards. So let me just give you a quick rundown on the video today. So I did an update on Best Roof Box. As you could see, it's been up and down. And yeah, I've had a few products that have been returned, mainly the big ones, and it's kind of baffling. I don't know what's going on. There's a couple of things that could be going on. In my articles, I'm recommending the wrong boxes for whatever people need, so they order it, or based on my recommendation, they get it, and then it's not right, so they send it back. That could be the problem, and if it happens again, I will have to look at that a bit further. Someone else mentioned it could be to do with supply, that people order these boxes, then it turns out that the third-party supplier, whatever, struggles to get it. Yeah, I see. Actually, I'm just looking now on Firefox, and I'm not getting any video either. What browser are you using? Because it's fine on my Chrome. Well, I think it's fine on my Chrome. It's fine in this tab. It seems to be fine on Chrome, but Firefox is struggling. How many of you can see me? I'm guessing a few of you can. Try Chrome if you can. Chrome seems to work, others not. Also says it could be that my niche is seasonal. Ooh, I don't know what's going on with the technology. Phil's on Safari and he's fine. R7's on Firefox and he's fine. So there's obviously a problem with a few of you. I do apologise. It's Google. What can we do? Hopefully it will return to you soon. You smell me, Peter. That must be unpleasant. Oh, Gaz, you're going to leave us. Yeah. Oh, Stephanie can see me. That's fine then. A lot of people can see me. Some people can't. I don't know. I can't restart the stream because if I do that, it all goes wrong. Let me just see if I can maybe just lower the bitrate, which may mess everything up, but we'll see. If I knock this down like 3900, that may help. I don't know. Some people are saying the Chrome does work. Some people are saying it's just buffering. Ah, what a nightmare. It's because of Brexit, says Josh. Yeah, it could be. I do apologise if you can't see me. That is a shame. So anyway, just use your phone or whatever. I don't know. Some people are okay, some people are not. I'm just going to crack on. Where were we? I don't know what we were talking about. I've lost my thread completely. Where did we get to? Yeah, that you should check your seasonality niche. So what am I doing beside paid advertising? I'm not doing any paid advertising. Scott says, what's your best video for elementary tips for article creation? Oh, I just knocked the mic. I don't think I've got a video on that. Have I? Let me have a quick look. It's something that I've got on my list to do. No, I don't know if I do. Have a look. I've got one on Gutenberg, but not one on Elementor. That'll be something I'll do really soon. I have got bits of it within the full length tutorial, and if you look at the timings in the description, you might be able to skip forward to when I'm adding articles. It's all Brexit's fault. Yeah, I didn't need to spill my tea, Helen, but it's fine. I just knocked over the microphone. I don't think my bitrate changes has made any difference. I think just for some of you it's working, others it's not. It's just to do with the YouTube servers. Anyway. So you bring your questions. Let's do some site reviews. Let's do that. I think I was talking about best roof box, wasn't I? But basically, yeah, watched the video, had some big boxes, they got returned, had some negative commission, but it's going to be okay. Traffic is still growing slowly, not as quickly as it was, and you know, I'm still very optimistic about the whole site. Barris says, how are my YouTube earnings? No, not my YouTube, my WooZone earnings, sorry. They're fine, but they're not as good as my best roof box ones. Got a brand new WooZone video coming probably next week. Stephanie says, do you have any videos for how to do regular maintenance for our websites? Not really, but my main tips would be keep everything updated and do backups. That's probably all you need to do, really. Or hire Phil to do it for you. You get all videos except this one. Must be wrong with the stream. It may be, but it's just weird how some people are getting it and others aren't. If it was my stream, then you think no one would be able to get it. I think it's because there's so much politics being streamed live on YouTube, it's just taken all the bandwidth. I mean, let me just check on my phone if it's working. Let's see, where are we? I hate technical problems. I think it's a YouTube problem. But yeah, it's fine. Look, there I am live on my live. I'm going to create a rift or something in the space-time continuum doing that, so let's not do that too much. Let's do some site reviews. Let's all just relax. And let me quickly answer these questions as well. And by the way, I'm not bald, I just have a receding hairline. I think. Could be baldness, I don't know, it probably is. I've always had a massive forehead, so I got called bald when I was like 12 when I had a full head of hair. Anyway, let me just quickly go through these questions that I missed. What did I miss? I missed Edward saying there is a lot of noise out there about affiliate marketing. What else would you recommend to take? Who else would you recommend to take advice from apart from Doug and Income School? Funny you should say that. I've actually got a couple of videos on the channel, which I will share a link to now. I hate this new YouTube studio that they're forcing everyone to look at. It's like a beta, but it's not quite finished, and everyone has to use it, and I can't find my way around it. So let me just find the links via the old way. But yeah, I've got a couple of videos on who you should watch. Top of my head, I like Alex Becker. I know a lot of people don't. He's not strictly affiliate marketing, but he is business and motivation and all that kind of thing. You should watch Greg, who's often on the channel. He's just starting up. And who else do I would like on affiliate marketing? I like... Here we go, I found my video. Let me just get you the link. Yeah, Income School, of course. I like Roberto Blake. He does a bit of affiliate marketing stuff as well as other business type things. So I'm just going to paste the link to that video in, and that'll give you some ideas. But generally, you want to get advice from people that aren't selling a course about affiliate marketing. Although Income School are doing that, but they give away some good advice on YouTube as well. The work that you did with Roofbox is more than great, but the problem is that you picked a seasonal niche. Well, we were talking about this the other week, actually, regarding whether it's a seasonal niche, and maybe it may be more popular in the summer, but people do buy roof boxes in the winter as well to carry things like skis and bikes and stuff. Gaz is on his phone, it's working. Tom giving up, that's a shame. Yes, please, new Barry says, yes, please, new WooZone video. Yeah, it's coming. How many clicks to Amazon from Roofbox are you getting per day? It's about 30 or 40 clicks at the moment. How you post, you create a week for a month on your website. At the moment, it's going to be a couple of weeks. It fell away to like nothing over summer, but now it's going to be up to 2 or 3 a week, especially with my editors. People are saying that the phone is working. A lot of people are saying that the old link to the video is not working. Let's try the new one. That seems to work. So, okay, here's a little tip. If it's not working for you to stream right now, hang on, I'm going to put this in the chat because you probably can't hear me if the stream's not working. Let me just put this in the chat right now. There's a link I'm just putting that might work better. Dibber says, which web hosting provider are you using? I like SiteGround or my very own hosting, which you can find at wpeagle.com. But if you just want to get up and running quickly, try SiteGround. I'm going to put a link to SiteGround in the chat now. If you use it, I really appreciate it. Steve rebooted and now he sees me. Anyway, yeah, August is bad. And if you're not watching it, if the stream's not working, reboot. That seems to have fixed it for a number of people. Anyway, let us Transition! Let us look at the computer. That's what we need to do. And let's do some site reviews. And also, let's just talk about seasonality for a minute, because that's an interesting point. Seasonality in niches. And obviously, if you have a niche in like Christmas or something, that is obviously going to be quite seasonal. But people do shop for Christmas stuff all year, funny enough. Visit retrosetup.com. Yes, I am checking sites. But I've already got a list full of them, and I'm lagging behind because we've got technical problems and all sorts, but we'll see. I might get to you. Okay. So yeah, let's talk about seasonality just for a moment. Let me get my screen up. Let me just find a suitable browser window and just do a little fadey transition. It's getting slick tonight, the transitions. So Google Trends is a great place to look for seasonality trends, because people are searching at different times of the year. You can see it on here. So let's look at roof boxes that we've just been talking. Obviously, my niche. Greg Priest. That's who we're talking about. You should definitely check him out. But it's all in that video. So, this is a great tool. Just do a search for Google Trends and you will find it. John says, feel free to check out Mini Empire Hosting. I've not heard of them. That's a little shameless plug there within the chat. That's fine. I'm just quickly going through the chat. Anyway, yeah, Usa says that roof boxes are seasonal. So let's have a look. We're going to time in roof box. I've also been using this. It seems that in America you do use the term roof box quite a bit. So that's the past 12 months. Let's just have a look at a customized time range. So let's see, 2018. What happened? Well, I've gone too far. Yeah. Yeah, January 2018 through to December, which will be around here. Let's just take a look at some graph. So we can see there is a little seasonality. Drops off there in July for some reason. A little bit of seasonality, but I wouldn't say there's much to worry about there. For me, if we compare to one of my other niches, which is like the boot site, like Ugg boots and that kind of stuff. Now that is some seasonality right there. Look at that. That's some serious seasonality. Everyone likes getting Ugg boots in winter. Summer, no one wants Ugg boots. Oh, funny enough. Yeah, in answer to the question on how many posts I create, it's going to be at least one a week at the moment on Best Roof Box, probably two. And on WP Eagle, it's going to be at least one, but hopefully two as well. Mark Booby's put the subtitles on. I'm not sure how good they are because they're going to be like transcribed on the fly, I guess. I've noticed that my window is slightly out of view, isn't it? It might be better. So yeah, seasonality, do check out Google Trends. So yeah, roof box. I'm sorry if you couldn't see it properly there. Hopefully that's better. Roof box, not much seasonality. Ugg boots, quite a lot. Let me just remove that one. There we go. Right, let's get on with these site reviews before it's bedtime. So, I'll quickly answer questions. Kenny says, do you work do you try to work with products more than $1,500 on Amazon because it's only 4%? You have to sell a lot of one product or 6 or 7 different sites. No. Yeah, I think higher value products are a good thing, definitely on Amazon. Scott says, what are the numbers on the side rate to? It's just kind of a gauge of popularity. So 100 being very popular and 0 being not very popular. They're not actual search volume numbers or anything like that. So yeah. Okay, right, site reviews. Here we go. Let me get my notes. So, what we got? Sheena's site first. Now, I'm hoping this is going to be safe for work, as it were. It's a swimwear guide site. And, you know, I've followed links in the past. We know how that panned out. It looks like this browser window is still a little bit too big. Let me just see if I can get this looking better. There we go. I'm just going to turn me off as well for a sec so we can see what we're doing. Yeah, compare trends just by adding across the top. So the swimmer guides. So this looks like an interesting site. And it could be perfect for a little link exchange with my new site. What theme is this? I'm not getting any. It looks very familiar. I can't detect it though. So I think it's a good niche. Although, going back to the question a minute ago in terms of value of goods, I don't think swimsuits are probably that expensive. You had to cover back acne for the beach. Is the topic. I think this is an interesting niche because it's obviously within the fashion area, but again, it could be seasonal. This is a great example of seasonal niches, I think. If we go back in here and do like swimsuit. Look at that. Summer. Very spiky, you know. November, December is not a good time for swimsuits. Starts picking up again in February. Look. Very, very seasonal. Peter says there are $100 swimsuits. That's fair enough. Yeah, maybe so. But they're $800 roof boxes. Wear your hair long. Good tip. I like the look of this site. I'd like to know what the theme is, but I can't detect it. I think you've obviously done loads of content, which is going to be the main thing. Looks like some well-researched topics. You know, I bet if I start searching, you know, how to cover back acne, yeah, we can see that that's getting some volume. So yeah, I like it. A lovely clean design, nice imagery, probably, you know, stock photography or whatever, but it looks fine. And yeah, answering lots of questions, and I mean the articles look well written. Big ad there. What's that for? Using andors.net. So that's not Amazon, that's some other affiliate network. Probably get better commission than you do from Amazon. But yeah, lovely written articles. Bikini mix and match rules, very important stuff. I like it. What's your body type? That sounds like a cool little page. Lovely illustrations. that all look very similar, but they're not actually. So I don't know where they've got from. Got the illustrations from, but they're good. I like it. So that's the first site. Really good. I mean, in terms of recommendations, maybe, make sure you're optimizing everything with Yoast. The swimwear guide, maybe the keywords you're going for up there. I'm just looking at the page title. I mean, they all look fairly well optimized. To make your butt look bigger in a swimsuit. That is information that we all need to know, I think. Maybe. On to the next one. It's an 8-month-old site, so it's pretty well established. It was sent in by Sheena. I don't know if Sheena is actually in the chat right now, but I'd love to know what kind of traffic and revenue you're getting. So this site was sent in by Tony. And it is not an affiliate site. It's a writing service. So it could be essays, could be research papers, dissertations. Easy for me to say, presentations, assignments. I don't know if he does any affiliate marketing content, but I do know someone who does. I love the look and feel of this site. It's got a very... I don't know what the word is, but it has the same feeling, gives me the same feeling as if, when you walk into a bookshop or something like that, with these illustrations and the typefaces. It's really nice, and I know Tony's in the chat right now. He's saying it's a white label site, so I guess so. Oh, Piso, you're here. Good, Sheena. So yeah, tell us how much traffic you get into the site. Are you making any money on the swimwear? Have you sold any $100 swimsuits? Yeah, it's got an academic feel. That's the word I was probably looking for, Brian. Thank you. Very nice academic feel. And let's get started. Okay, so I'm jumping straight into a registration form, which from the homepage. Hey, why can't I go back? What? Why can't I go back? That's weird. What's that about? What did that do then? Because it didn't open a new tab, did it? I definitely don't like that from a usability point of view. Yeah, this logo, maybe it could be... It's a little bit spaced, probably. It's my only comment. Someone else commented on the logo. I don't want to say anything, but I will now. So yeah, Peter, are you making any money? A little through Amazon and Commission Junction. Okay, so yeah, hardwired to write. Let us do the brain work. That's good. And then I click here, and then I can go back now. Oh no, I can't go back now. Then I'm dumped on this place, and I'm signing up for something. I'm not sure what I'm signing up for. It probably needs a little bit more info. Wondering if that Get Started should maybe just go to some sort of page that just explains very quickly what's going on. Like this page maybe, and then the Get Started possibly. But other than that, this site looks really nice, and I love all the illustrations and things. Where did you get them from? Is this stock imagery or what? I don't know, but it looks really nice. Dino says, hey buddy, I accidentally logged in and you were on. And I wish you had a tutorial on Thrive or Generate Press theme. Yeah, I don't really use those themes. Yeah, I love the font, and it's got a lovely feel, this site. So well done. I wish you the best of luck with it. Be interested to know how you're getting on. I guess you white labeled reselling someone else's service, I'm guessing. Devan says, can you make a video on how to... I'm just interjecting questions with the with the website reviews. It's probably making the whole stream quite incoherent, but hey, here we go. For this one, I'm just going to put my face back up just for a second. Because that question, I think, is very important. Transition! Yeah, why does it say established 2009? We'll come back to that in a second. So Devon says, can you make a video on how to get started if you work really long hours, have a family and feel drained? It's hard. I mean, I don't work really long hours, but I do have a family and I still feel drained a lot of the time. And it can be really hard to motivate yourself and get stuff going. And, you know, when you get in on a Friday night, you know, you've been working all week, long hours for your job, for the man, and all you want to do is sit down, have a beer, you know, get the kids to bed, whatever, sit down, relax, have a beer, chill out, relax. You've earned it, and then you've worked a week. Saturday comes around, similar thing, you haven't seen the kids all week and you still feel a bit tired and you just think, oh, I've earned a bit of time, I'll hang out with the kids and take it easy, and you never get around to starting anything. And I understand you, it is a problem. I guess my only bits of advice are you just have to really kind of push it, and what's stopping you are feelings. Alex Becker has got loads of good videos on this, so go check him out. But there's feelings that are stopping you, and you've got to overcome them. So when you get in on Friday night and you think, oh, I deserve a beer, I've been working all week and I'm just going to veg out on the couch, on the sofa, whatever you want to call it, and just chill out. You kind of need to just turn that back a bit and go, yeah, I have been working all week and I do deserve a beer, but what I'm going to do before I do that is I'm going to spend an hour on my website, and then I'll have earned that beer. And I think maybe it's the reward kind of thing going on in your psyche. I'm no expert on this, but that's kind of how I sometimes do it. And it's also always about just kind of starting. I always think just starting is a trick, because it can feel overwhelming. You think, you get in and you think, oh, I've got to set up a whole affiliate website. There's so much to do, and it just feels overwhelming. You've got to get content, you're hosting, build a site, get plugins. It's a lot. So you think the best thing to do is break it down into really, really small things. So you go, okay, tonight I've just had a long week at work. All I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to register my domain. I'm going to set up my hosting. I'm going to install WordPress. That's all I'm doing tonight. It might even be one of those. I'm just going to register the domain and get hosting. Tomorrow I'll install WordPress. And just do those little bits that you can just tick off, and you can start seeing progress. And the thing is, once you get started, you'll probably say, you know, I'm just going to do a domain name and get hosting. So you do that, and then once you've done that, you get this sense of satisfaction and a little bit of a reward, and that kind of spurs you on. So you think, oh, okay, well, actually, I've got another half hour. I'll install WordPress, and before you know it, you're actually making some good progress, and it starts to kind of energize you. So that's my tips on that. I don't know if that helps, but yeah, check out Alex Becker. He's got loads of videos on kind of mentality and psyche and all that kind of stuff. Good question. I love those kind of questions. Whee! So yeah, established 2009. That's even like before the internet was here, isn't it? Gaz has just said exactly what I just said. Small steps, break it down to small chunks. Adam suggests physically writing out a list and then ticking stuff up. Or you could always check out this book, which is a book that I've just only arrived the other week, and I still haven't actually looked at it properly. But it's like a planner thing, and if you're not very good at doing lists and stuff, it tells you what to do, and it's got lots of things that you can scribble in and you know, set like 3 big things you want to do and break them down. And it's supposed to be really good. It's called I Get Shit Done. It's like 20 quid though. It's quite expensive for a book, but definitely worth checking. But yeah, check out Alex Becker's videos on... It kind of opened my mind. When I was in Spain, I watched quite a lot of videos on YouTube. Should have been reading my books probably, but I was watching YouTube videos. And I had a real big revelation that you, or we, or me, let's talk about you, that you're not your thoughts and you're not your feelings, although that is what kind of completely governs our lives. And when you actually think about that, it's really kind of weird and profound, because you've got these inner voices within you in your head, and some of them are just thoughts that just kind of pop up and, you know, just say things. Like an example, like I just said, you get on a Friday night and you have this feeling that you're feeling a bit tired or whatever, and then this little thought will pop up saying, yeah, you know, lounge on the sofa, have a beer, relax, you deserve it. But that's just a thought, and you don't actually have to do that thought. That's just a thought. You can ignore that thought and just go, no, that's not what I'm going to do, because I've got this. What I want to do is build my business that's going to, you know, provide for me and my family. I'm going to do that instead. And it's kind of separating yourself from these feelings and these thoughts that pop up in your head, and then just choosing the ones that you want to go with and discarding the other ones. And yeah, we're getting a bit deep. Helen says just throw the TV out, which is probably another thing. Josh says I work while wife watches horrible TV. Yeah, that's fine. I do that too. So. Let me just find the video on that thoughts and feelings thing, and then we'll do another site review. Let's go onto YouTube for a sec. It was this video. How I used addictions to make millions. That's the one. That is a good video. I mean, all these videos are long, like 40 minutes long, but watch this video. It blew my mind a bit, that one. Right, more site reviews. I'm just reading the chat there. We're going to go until 10 o'clock my time, so I need to put my foot down and get on with this. Tony. Yeah, good site. It wasn't actually a WordPress site, was it? That last, the writing site. So anyway, this site was sent in by Tom. Oh, I haven't looked at any of these sites before, which I know is probably bad planning and gets me in trouble sometimes. But hey, I like to do them in real time. So this is Rustic Home Decor. Hang on. What? It's a Wix site. Oh dear. That'll be why I can scroll left and right. Look. What is this? It's not responsive. It's not working properly on this browser. What's going on? This logo is too small. I can't read it properly. I think I'm going to have a new rule. I'm not going to review any Wix sites. We are a WordPress channel, and that is what we're representing. I mean, I don't mind Tony's CSS, JavaScript, whatever site, but this Wix thing. So my first bit of advice is, why did you build your site on Wix? Wix is notoriously bad for just being rubbish, for being expensive, for not ranking well on Google. There's a whole load of reasons why you probably shouldn't use Wix, although it doesn't look too bad, apart from the ad is disappearing upside down. I guess it's because my browser's a little bit too small for it. If I go wider, no, it's still kind of bobbing around. I don't know. It looks okay, but it would look better on WordPress, and it would work better on WordPress. You've got some product reviews here with your links off to Amazon. Now, you're using short Amazon links there, which I would not recommend, because if you ever need to update your tracking IDs or Amazon IDs, maybe you get kicked out of Amazon, you have to reapply. You've got to go through and change all the links. Whereas if you're using the long links, you can do it like a find and replace. Well, you can with WordPress anyway. Change them quickly. But anyway, as this site's Wix, we're not going to talk about it anymore. I think no more Wix sites, please. It looks all right. And I mean, in terms of your niche, home decor seems very wide in terms of a niche, very big. Whether you should have, drilled deeper, for example, if we're on Amazon and we go into, where are we going into? Where's home stuff? Tools and home, no. Home and household. Health and household, no. Home, okay. Home decor, here we go. See, I'm wondering if you'd have been better to drill into any of these. So, kids' room decor might be better. That's a niche in itself. Indoor fountains and accessories. Wow, that sounds like a great little niche there. Indoor fountains with hypnotic gems. Well, knee slips into a trance just looking at that. Adam says that Mark Zuckerberg built Facebook with Wix. I didn't know that. I don't think it's true either, but maybe. Oh. Stephanie says that she heard that men think like waffles, one box at a time. I love waffles. With focus and women are like spaghetti. They have lots of thoughts and multitasking, that kind of thing, which is probably true. Although I don't think anyone can actually multitask. Women, men, whoever, I don't think anyone can multitask. It's impossible to do more than one thing at once. You try reading a book and watching a video at the same time, you can't do it. Even listening to a book and trying to do some work is difficult. Anyway, we're going off some tangents tonight. I'm enjoying it. Right, next site, and I hope it's not a Wix one. Now this one is a very interesting niche. We love niches like this on the live stream here at WP Eagle. The pineapple store. This is such a great niche. It's so niche. It makes a great niche. Niche. It's the best niche I've come across for a little while. So, pineapple products. I didn't even know there was such a thing, but there is. There is lots of pineapple related products on Amazon and on the internet in general. This site is here to champion them. So my first initial comment is this page title up here probably needs optimizing. Just to switch it around a bit. So I'd have best pineapple products as the first word within the page title, just to give it a little bit more importance. Adam says listening to a book and running is easy. Yeah, because I think running, it happens on your subconscious level. It's like driving, isn't it? You can drive and listen to a book and listen to music, and that's fine, because the driving part is using your subconscious generally. That's why you can drive somewhere and not even remember the journey. Try using two parts, doing two things that require the actual conscious part of the brain, the frontal cortex, whatever it's called. It's a bit more tricky. Yeah, I think we've seen the pineapple store before, haven't we? Somewhere. Did it pop up in the forums or something on Facebook? But yeah, it's a great little niche. I mean, it is a WordPress site. It's not popping up anything. Edward says, if you lost all your income tonight, what business would you start tomorrow? I would just go out and sell some WordPress websites. Or if I couldn't do that, I'd just go out and jet wash a drive or two. Adam says he usually watches movies while driving. See, I wouldn't recommend that. English speakers are the only people who call pineapple pineapple. What do you call it then? Scott says there's actually quite a bit of competition in the pineapple store niche. Let's have a look. Oh, can't type. That's a pineapple, isn't it? Buzzfield has even got a thing on it. Federico says the pineapple site could be good for Pinterest. Definitely loads of good pictures of pineapples and related things. There is quite a few pineapple things popping up, but anyway. So this doesn't look like an affiliate site. Is this like a real site? You actually have? Yeah, it looks like you have pineapples to sell. Pineapple. A pina. Americans call it a pina. A pina? A pina. Well, I call it pineapple, you call it a pineapple. And other people call it ananas. Ananas? Ananas. So I like this site, but it doesn't look like it's an affiliate site. Or is it? I don't know. It's obviously like a WooCommerce site. What is this? Checkout. It's like a PayPal checkout or something. So, okay, I like it. I think it's a good niche. I love the look and feel of the site. It looks good. You've got a blog going on with obviously lots of articles about pineapple. I guess you could do one on how people pronounce pineapple around the world. Maybe. You got some recipes. Not sure how much sales you'll get from recipes. I was talking to Bob about that earlier. How to grow a pineapple. I think it's an interesting site. I love the look and feel of it. Very clean, very professional. Anyway, we're talking a lot about how to or what a pineapple is called and how to pronounce it. Anyway, last one tonight, I think. VR headsets online shop. Which again is not quite adjusting to the size of my browser. Well, but there we go. So this is WordPress. It's the Astra theme, which is a good theme, although I don't know what's going on with this little logo up here. That's not quite right. This box came up a bit too quickly for me. I've said this before, I'll say it again. I think boxes need to come up after the person has actually spent a little bit of time on the site. Hello, Zed Bandit. Good to see you. Helen. Oh, sorry. Carl says there's a good question from Tanya. Tanya says, are you going to make any videos about how Bowerwell Tech's doing? I probably should, shouldn't I? I will do one soon. It's doing okay again. It's neglected though. It's been neglected. There's not been any work on it, so let me just have a look. I'm just having a quick look on the other computer if there's been any action that I can share with you now on Bowerwell Tech. Okay, so Bowerwell Tech in the last 30 days have done £10, which is like $15, which I guess is okay for a site I haven't done any work on. Yeah, so not a lot. So VR headsets, I think that could be competitive as a niche. I know it's kind of niche-y within the technology area, but I don't know. Nice high value products though. Visit retroshop.com says just make a niche for kid stuff. Lots of money. Yeah, but kid stuff is huge as a niche. And there's lots of competition. There's lots of well-established kid sites. So I think you'd need to think about that more carefully than just jumping into kid stuff. The site is a little bit slow. The best VR ready PCs, 2019 edition. These posts look good. There's a little kid, look, he's on the Fortnite already. And you know, these are expensive products. I'm sure what these links are along the bottom. They look a little bit messy. I'd just be really careful about this niche. I mean, I'm sure if you do dig into it, then there's probably lots of opportunities. It's very shop focused. I'm not sure how well that's going to do. I'm wondering if it might be better as more of a blog focus, but I don't know. And it doesn't quite look finished somehow. This little box, this is not lined up. It's It just needs like the rough edges smoothing off. Look quite so bad if I pull the window out, but yeah, just doesn't look quite finished to me. Anyway, actually, I think that is all the sites on my list. If anyone wants me to do one more, then just the first one to put it in the chat now, I will do. If not, it'll be next week. It's not quite so slow now, a little bit quicker. Yeah, who thumbed down? Good question, Carl. Who did thumb down? I don't know. It was thumb down about an hour ago. That might have been when the stream wasn't working and they were just thumbing down YouTube in general. But, you know, I don't let the thumb downs get to me anymore much. They do still a little bit. These featured images are a little bit big, probably. You have to do quite a bit of scrolling, don't you? Oh, and they're all different sizes, so you'd probably want to make sure your featured images are the same size. So visit retrosetup.com. Do you want me to check out your site? We can do that. Visit retrosetup. Is that what it is? Like that? No, is it just retrosetup.com? That would make more sense. Here we go. I like retro. I like this. That's clever. Retro never gets old. Cool. I've not heard the term retro setup, but I guess it's a thing. Is it? What if I go to Google and start typing? Okay. It's a kind of gaming thing, definitely. Hey, look, there you are. And now, obviously, retro is a big thing. Definitely, everyone is. Oh, little slide effect there. What's this theme? Astro again. See, that's quite different to the other Astro looking at. This one looks better, if I'm honest. Desks. I like it. I think retro is a definitely interesting niche to get into. Whether you need to go, you know, more into it. You know, I'm thinking any of these could be their own like niche. But hey, maybe. Wow. I want that now. The new site does have a retro feel about it. I don't know if that was intentional, but it feels like a site maybe. Oh. I just need a man cave to put it in. Yeah, if you could track down who did thumb down, we will send the boys round to go sort that out. Bradbury says his fashion sense is retro, but not in a cool way. Yeah, I love this site. And your content does look good. I think this. I'd love to know. Keep us up to date on how well this site does, because it's looking good, and yeah, it's an interesting niche. Didn't realize there was so much retro stuff on Amazon. I could spend quite a while just looking at this site. Kenny says, what do I use for this down here? This is Keywords Everywhere. This little plugin here. It's a free plugin. Chrome extension. Get it for Firefox too. So anyway, good sites. That was fun. So let's just finish with a little bit of chat. I think I covered all of the sites. I think so. So, what we need to do is a little transition. Here we go. Transition. I said that a little bit loud then, didn't I? That was too loud. Transition. I don't want to wake the kid. I forgot the kids are still asleep. Done well. I hope you enjoyed this evening's stream. I'm sorry for the technical glitches earlier. I don't think it was my fault. I think it was a YouTube thing going on there. Edward says, is your biggest income... what is your biggest income stream? My biggest income is affiliate stuff. Generally WordPress related. I think I've been through this before. Ooh, I can hear talking now. I won't wake the kids up. Yeah, it's affiliate stuff related to this channel. So hosting, plugins, themes, all that pays pretty well. And then probably next is client stuff. I do a bit of client stuff. A handful of clients only. And then third is my Amazon stuff. Carl's off to publish some articles. Good to see you, Carl. Thanks for joining us. Wouldn't be the same without you. Also says, what is your biggest site? My biggest site is Best Roof Box, or even bigger than that is wpeagle.com. David, he took the leap. He's got himself a domain name and hosting. That is the first step. Great. I'm guessing you used one of my affiliate links. I do appreciate it if you did. Thank you, Stephanie, as always, for your very kind and positive words. Really do appreciate it. Yeah, David, well done. Do keep us informed how you get on with your site. But yeah, that's been a really fun stream. I'll be back here next week. I think it'll be 9:15 next week. Let me just have a quick look at the figures over here. So we had a peak concurrent viewer base of 65 tonight. So that's really good. 23 thumbs up at the moment. It's not too late to click the thumbs up button if you want to do it. It's down below. We'll never know who clicked the thumbs down, but we don't care. So it doesn't matter. And yeah, on that note, do leave me a comment after the stream is finished and what you thought of it tonight. Do let me know what you think about the new lighting. Huh? You like that? LED lighting, that could be a little niche there. Ordered it from Amazon. Very easy to stick on. Came with this look. You can even change the colour. You know, we can go red. If you want to kind of go for the brothel look. We can go for green. So I'm hoping this lighting will enhance and improve your viewing pleasure. But yeah, it'll be 9:15 next week, I think, because I need to start going to karate on a Wednesday. That's why. And yeah, let me know in the comments what colour lighting you prefer, and I will try and use that colour of lighting in my next video. But on that note, I am going to love you and leave you. Again, thank you very much. Oh yeah, by the way, obviously, merchandise is available on wpeagle.com, as are my services, which include my fantastic article writing service, which is still kind of finding its feet, and I do appreciate the clients that I've already got and you early adopters. Yeah, really appreciate it, and I'm doing my best to give you the best content and best service I possibly can. Helen likes the blue. I've got a selection of blues. Oh, which blue do we like? I don't know. Oh, the purple. Purple's quite nice. Anyway, that's enough playing around with the lights. Put that away. West End Travel Coach says, just wondered how come your website is not .co.uk, because I don't know, because I registered the .com domain and I thought that American market would be bigger and it would be easier to get traffic for and all that kind of stuff. But in hindsight, it was probably a mistake, and I should have probably just stuck with what I knew, gone for .co.uk and just targeted the UK. But it made researching and getting roof boxes a lot easier. R7 says, what is the size of your office? The size of my office is tiny. I can pretty much touch the walls like that. And I can definitely touch each wall like this. It's small. Gilly says, please question, I think that AdSense is not good for an affiliate site. Well, maybe not, but it's okay. Because he says, because if someone wants to buy something, he'll go to Amazon first, and if you go to your site, he'll be targeted by Amazon. Yeah, maybe, but they're not the people that we're trying to get on the site. People that come to an affiliate site don't know what they want. They don't go to Amazon first. They're doing searches on Google, and that's where we capture them. So it's unlikely they'll see an Amazon ad unless it's a remarketing ad. But I've not actually seen many Amazon ads on AdSense. Yeah, it says the camera I think is too close to you. It probably is, but as I've just shown, my office is very small, so I have been trying as best I can to give some distance, because yeah, that is the one comment I get a lot, is that my face is too close to the camera, and it can scare small children. Stephanie says it's almost WP Eagle sweatshirt weather. It is. Auntie says, have you tried Income School's new theme? Not yet. I'm not going to be jumping on that too soon, because I'm not. It looks okay. Looks okay. But I'm into the Elementor themes right now, because you can do so much cool stuff with the with articles. Anyway, goodbye everybody. Goodbye Stephanie. Goodbye Anthony. Goodbye Helen. Goodbye everybody. Thank you all for joining me. I'm going to go. I'm going to do a little countdown. And actually, before I do that, I'm going to put the button up on this screen. That way it can be more seamless. Well, I say seamless, but it probably won't be. I think the problem is the delay, isn't it? That's the delay between this and YouTube and everything, which is why the countdown normally only gets to 2 or 3. Yeah, good night, Gaz. Good night, Josh. Buenas noches, yourself, Helen. Get an ultra wide angle lens. Yeah, that could work. Thank you, Mark. Visit Retro Shop says, just use Elementor, no use for any themes. You still need a theme with Elementor, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, the theme you're using on your site is Astra with Elementor. But yeah, I get your point. Right, button is here. We're ready to go. 5. I'll see you next week. 4. Good luck with your sites. 3. There should be a video this week, maybe. We'll see. If not, early next week. 2. I don't know why I need to say something between each number, but why not? 1. I'm pressing the button. Good luck with your sites. Good luck with everything. Until next time. Bye for now.